Washington podcast. Today, I will present why we should pursue UN Goal 1, with a special guest today, which is my mother.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ladina Washington, and I'll be helping my son today. He's been working really hard, so we want to see what he has to say.
So, Mom, what do you think about UN Goal 1, poverty?
Well, son, I'm really concerned about the poverty that's going on that we see around us in the world today. More in particularly, what's going on over there in Ghana.
Wow, you already know a lot about this concept, but I will help you understand it more fluently. So if you're ever in a situation where you need to speak about it, you can.
Thank you, son. What a young, smart, respectable young man we have here.
Wow, I'm blushing. So, you already defined some key terms like poverty. You also specified which country is enduring the most poverty.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, Ghana is experiencing the most poverty. Did you know that most people in Ghana only live off $2.15 every day, son?
Whoa, great fact. The reason we need to help the UN Goal 1 is because if we don't, there will be a steady decline of teachers, doctors, and students, and much more.
A steady decline. Son, could you elaborate a little more on that?
Yeah, no problem. Firstly, the reason why there will be zero to none teachers is because there's nothing to pay them with. If a country is poor, it can only get poorer if we don't take action.
Oh, that's starting to make more sense. But why are there going to be less doctors and students?
Oh, that's easy to answer. The reason there will be less doctors is the same reason there will be less teachers. We have nothing to pay them with. But the reason there will be less students is because they have no source of income and they need to be able to eat. So, like in many cases, they will drop out of school and work and help on the farm, like the people in Mexico.
Wow, now that's an interesting fact. Wait, I saw an ad the other day and it says that people in poverty are more prone to drink and also do drugs. Is that correct, son?
Si, madre. People in poverty are going bankrupt because they usually start drinking or smoking or vaping products, even going on as low as doing drugs to cover up a feeling they have, which in turn just makes them more poor.
Wow.
No problem, twin. Do you have any more facts or questions?
Well, actually I do, son. A World Bank report revealed that 92% of the population live below the extreme poverty line, defined as living on less than $2.15 per day, which we basically went over earlier. They are living in extreme poverty, and it can be harsh on the human body. This is also increasingly harsh for children. More and more children are dying from starvation and unsanitary water, which we must take action on. Aren't you supposed to give us an update regarding that?
Oh, I forgot. The SDG UN.org said that the share of the world's working population living in poverty has steadily decreased from 8.4 in 2015 to 6.9 in 2023. However, nearly 241 million workers globally were still living in extreme poverty in 2023, and little positive change is expected in 2024. In 2020, for the first time in 2 decades, the world's share of workers living with their family below the international poverty line increased from 6.7% in 2019 to 7.2%.
Wow.
Which meaning that an additional 8 million workers were pushed into poverty.
My goodness.
Although the working poverty rate has decreased slightly in 2021 to 6.9%, it's still higher than the pre-pandemic rate, which brings me into my next topic.
And what is that, son?
I'm getting into it. Chill. My next topic is how to fix this.
And how would you propose we fix this poverty situation?
I'll explain. To improve the financial predicament Ghana's in, we should enforce a $1 payment across the world to Ghana.
More taxes?
See, this would make Ghana in no financial debt, which in turn will help them improve their electricity, water quality, and will allow them better education, which will improve the country and the world.
So, how would it improve the world?
So essentially, if all countries are all in a better predicament, we could hypothetically fix pollution and fix the world's health care.
Okay, so let me sum up what you're saying. So basically, the first UN goal is poverty, and Ghana is the most poverty. Then you basically gave us valuable information and gave us the update. But then, last but not least, you gave us a way on how to fix the problem in Ghana.
Wait. You proposed to me another way to fix the poverty. May you elaborate the thing you told me?
Sure. We were discussing earlier, instead of increasing taxes, that maybe we could, instead of giving you a fish, we could teach you how to fish. And so we were proposing that with the water problem that they have going on over there in Ghana, maybe implementing water filtration systems or sustainable energy like solar panels to help the world to just be a better place to live in and to thrive in.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you for participating. And that's all for our podcast. See you later.